You are a great white shark. You just looked at a surfer and decided it was not worth your time. That is what actually happens. From below, a surfer paddling looks exactly like a seal. Same silhouette, same irregular movement. Your electroreception reads the difference before your eyes do. The electrical field is wrong for a seal. You approach, you read, you turn away. The surfer never knew you were there. You are 6 meters long. You weigh 450 kilograms. You have been in this ocean for 20 years. The ocean has been here for 450 million. You are not what people think you are. You are the most sophisticated sensory system in the ocean. You do not attack things you do not understand. You investigate them. Your ampulle of Lorenzini can detect the electrical field of a fish buried under sand at 50 meters. You descend toward the kelp. This is your territory. You have worked it for 3 seasons. The kelp forest arrives like a city. 60-meter columns of giant kelp rising from the rocky bottom, filtering the morning light into cold, green-gold cathedral shafts. Fish in thousands move through the fronds. The fish here know you. The Garibaldi scatter as your shadow passes. The sheephead holds still in the fronds. You are not hunting yet. A school of jack mackerel parts around you like water around a stone. Thousands of fish. You pass through them without accelerating. They are not what you are looking for. A California sea lion passes above you through the upper kelp canopy. It sees you. You see it. Neither of you changes course. You are not hunting sea lions in the kelp. Both animals understand this without language. You move to the rocky bottom of the kelp, the holdfast zone. This is where the kelp anchors itself to the rock. It has been doing this in this place for longer than you have been alive. Something is different in the kelp today. The rockfish population is thinner than your 3 seasons of pattern here expect. Your electroreception maps it as an absence, space where there should be density. Above the kelp, sea otters float on the surface, cracking urchins on their chests. You can hear them through the water as vibration. You have heard them here every season you have worked this kelp. You move toward the edge of the kelp, where it meets the open, rocky reef. This is the hunting boundary, the place where the kelp ends and the coastal water begins. You know this edge precisely. Leopard sharks resting on the sandy bottom between rocks. A large bat ray moving slowly along the reef edge. A horn shark wedged into a crevice, motionless. These animals do not scatter when you arrive. There should be other great white sharks on this reef. You have not detected another great white in this territory in 3 weeks. The water is empty of them. The seal colony is on the rocks above the waterline. You can read them from 200 meters, the specific vibration frequency of hundreds of California sea lions. You drop to 30 meters. The approach begins. The sea lion reads your bow wave at the last moment. It twists. Your jaws close on cold water. It is on the rocks before you surface. You circle once. The colony has gone silent. You are known now. The hunt is over for this location. You have been reading and moving since dawn. You have eaten nothing. A great white shark can go weeks between successful hunts. Your body is built for scarcity as much as abundance. This is not new. The wreck arrives below you. Decades of coral growth on every surface. Sea fans in the wheelhouse. Fish so dense inside the hold, they move as a single organism. At the edge of the wreck territory, you find something that does not belong. A commercial trawler net drifting in the current. Fish inside it now. but the current carries it through water that used to hold more sharks than it does today. You return to the rocky reef in the afternoon. The bat ray is still here. A large school of calico bass has arrived in the midwater. The sea lions are back in the water at the point, the afternoon feed. You make the same approach, deeper this time, slower. A different juvenile, larger, more experienced. The sea lion reads you at 10 meters. It turns earlier than the morning animal, gone to the rocks before your jaws close. 2 hunts, no food. You will try again tomorrow. You have always tried again tomorrow. This reef, this colony, this kelp forest are your territory. You do not abandon territory. You work it, season after season. The ocean is giving back less than it used to. You do not know why. You have been in this ocean for 20 years. The light changes the way it always does. The surface gold becoming orange, becoming the deep, cold blue of depth. You surface one last time. The air is still warm. The sky above is the color it gets at the end of a long day. You descend, back toward the cold water where great white sharks spend the hours between hunting. You have covered 40 kilometers today. You have eaten nothing. Tomorrow, the pattern begins again. The kelp forest passes above you as you descend. The seal colony is quiet on the rocks. At depth, the water produces its own light. Bioluminescent plankton disturbed by your movement, turning the dark briefly blue-green. Something large passes at the edge of your electroreception, a sperm whale. You register its electrical field as enormous and harmless. You both continue without altering course. A manta ray crosses above you, its wingspan wider than you are long. It moves through the last light without hurrying. It has been doing this in this ocean since before you were born. 3 shapes in the distance, hammerheads, your own kind. You register them the way you register everything, as electrical signals. A giant grouper holds its position on the reef as you pass. It has been here longer than you have. It does not move. Neither do you. You are a great white shark. You are not what the ocean taught people to fear. You are precise, patient, one of the most intelligent hunters this ocean has ever produced. You investigate before you act. You calculate before you commit. You have been misunderstood for as long as humans have been afraid of the water. You are also one of fewer than 4,000 remaining in this ocean. Not because you are dangerous, because people thought you were. The reef moves around you in the last light. You keep moving. You always keep moving. The water around you is quieter than it used to be. You do not know why. You only know the water. And the water still needs you in it. You are a great white shark, the apex predator of this ocean. Great white shark populations have declined by more than 70% in the last 50 years. If you want to learn more or help, links are in the description. New episodes every week. Subscribe to follow the Ocean Outliers saga.